Hello everybody, welcome back, youtube.com/Geek Aloud for another Let's Install. Today, Star Wars Outlaws, it's launch day, and we've subscribed to Ubisoft Plus on Xbox or PC. You can do it. It's $23.50 Australian to get Ubisoft Plus. With Ubisoft Plus subscription, you can pick up Star Wars Outlaws today, 3 days before the official launch date. Because they give you the Ultimate Edition or whatever. And going onto an Xbox Series X, I can tell you that Star Wars Outlaws is 50.58 gigabytes. Let's check out some gameplay while this installs. On the other side of that, we'll jump into the settings menu and I'll make any recommendations for changes. Then, as we always do, we'll bounce back to the dashboard and I'll pull up the particulars of the title. I'll give you the current version number and the full and complete install size, as it will be slightly larger than the amount we're downloading here currently. But let's check out some gameplay.
Any action at the track today?
This is it, the biggest race in the galaxy.
I like this one's odds. Lucky thoughts, Nick.
Oh, it looks like our jockeys are getting ready. You can really see the training and experience at play here.
Don't let me down like that.
And a huge move from Top Bucker. You need to be bold to win a race like this. And it's Canto Queen.
Nice!
Nothing beats a claw biter like that. And we've got even more races coming up next.
We're not getting anywhere with a busted data spike. Come on, Nix. Let's see Preben. Then we break into Club Tarsus and steal the forged identity cards from their safe. With any luck, they'll get us on a shuttle to the core worlds. Hi there. Aw, Nix. Be nice.
Could really use some sleep.
Okay? I need to get...
What is it?
It's the bill for the 3 Miluran your little scud stole from me last week.
Hey, you don't know that was Nix?
I only ever seen one of him anywhere. You pay up soon, or I'm turning him in.
Huh. All the merchants are out for the Kanto Cup. Thank you.
Much appreciated. Next shipment's coming in.
There's Preben. A lot of shakedowns tonight. Police will be loaded with credits. Preben.
No patake. Chichi noga betisa tugamna. Una 6 king pind ut jituana uba japagoyama sif no lia club tasis.
Come on. I just need my data spike fixed.
Anji chusa tajis kalif. Sosa uba ropada tis. Son pitch crispo.
Because the forged identicards in that vault are the only way I get off this planet. I'm done with Kanto.
Abakanto sa tiuba.
Good. Only options I got here are sixth kin or prison.
Aku, an ubatingka sa kutu utwata?
At least someone like me has a shot at a decent score. Maybe even see the core worlds. Preben, you help me one last time, and we never talk again.
Eniki, kutuba no majeche kopa. Pasapata jo peuba vipta jakrita.
Let's get some credits.
I snuck into the track last night to watch him set up.
Come see what I have in stock. So long. Always a pleasure. You'll be amazed at our selection.
I scavenged enough parts to pay off the sixth kin.
Come on in.
See you around.
Kay, come.
Hey, Nafis, kinda busy.
Just hear me out. I got an opening on my Dr. Scrubber team. Sometimes the droid gets stuck, and I could sure use a good crawler. It's tough work, but it's honest.
Sorry, I got plans.
Yeah, you always got plans, Kay.
The Kanto Cup's been good to me. They 3 months rent and
The always unpredictable J-Gears approaches the track.
Who's running today?
Last night's accident.
Installed right here, youtube.com/Geek Aloud, Star Wars Outlaws. Let's boot it on up now, find that main menu, and make any recommendations for changes in the settings. Okay, here we are at the Star Wars Outlaws main menu. Let's open up the settings and see what we've got available. I won't go straight into the accessibility preset, as it is typically a subset of the all the following menus. I think we'll hit them. We'll double check at the end though. For gameplay, we have difficulty level. I'll leave it regular, health regular, wanted regular, auto, perfect, cooling. I'll leave that off. I assume that's reload gun. Always sprint is off by default. Full protection is on. Explorer mode. Remove the guide and color. Yeah, we'll leave that off. Screen shake intensity. I'll leave it at default 100 if you're susceptible to motion sickness. Take that all the way to 0. Viewing angle. I am going to take it for a walk all the way to the right. They offer us 115 degrees field of view. And the same with while aiming. And the reason I give the widest possible view angle is to give greater situational awareness. Have less enemies sneaking up on me. Mini games. What have we got? We'll leave fast mode off. Helper logs off. Cheat minigame. I'll leave it on just because it's the default. I'm not even sure. Lock-picking rhythm challenge. I enjoy a good rhythm game. We'll leave that as default. Slicing on default. We'll leave all these as default is fine. Difficulty. All those as default appears fine. What we got in controls? Show control layout. Perfect. The full map is there. Gotta love that. And of course you can go in and customize it. Sensitivity, I'll leave them by default. You can see those there. Align with horizon is on. Align with moving direction is off. Change hold actions off. Controller dead zones, I'll leave those alone. I don't want to swap sticks. If you do, that's it right there. Vibration, I'll leave it up on full for everything. Ship controls. Pursuit hold. Speed boost is toggle. Shooting is hold. Ship horizon autoline. All that seems fine. Graphics, display, screen calibration. Now, I won't go through and set it up as I've got the studio lights on currently. I'm tipping you don't, but take the time definitely in this menu to set it up for your environment. Cinematic display mode. Force the aspect ratio. Okay, we'll leave that alone. Quality, performance by default, and I recommend you leave it there. Aiming, hopefully, for 60 frames a second. Motion blur, I suggest disabling it entirely everywhere. I am not a fan of motion blur. Film grain can look good on some games, so I'll leave it on by default. Sometimes I turn it off, but it's a suck it and see kind of deal. Ceramic apparition, yes thanks, we'll leave that on. User interface, default size is fine. Color blindness, I don't suffer from it, but if you do, right there is the ability to change it. Maybe you've got one that'll work for you. HUD visibility. We'll leave all this as fine. Center dot, I don't suffer from motion sickness. If you do though, turn on center dot, turn off screen shakes. That'll be your best chance for a longer play session. Distance metric, correct. Control reminders default. Sense, leave that as fault. Rotate map to the player view. I actually like that. I'm going to turn that on. And menu duration, I will leave that off. Thank you very much. Languages and subtitles. Speech subtitles. Translation only. That's fine. Translated only for the background stuff. Leave it as and directional. All that is typically fine. Audio. What I do need to note is that... Where is it? Music volume right there. I've pulled that down to 0 so I don't get any copyright infringements. But I don't recommend you do it if you're not streaming. If you're not streaming, leave that on at 100. Everything else there we'll leave as the defaults. We'll double back now to the accessibility setting, but yes, as suspected, this is all stuff that was in those previous menus that we've already seen. So we will leave all those as defaults. That is it for the Star Wars Outlaws settings menu. Let's bounce back now to the dashboard, pull up the particulars and wrap up this install. I can tell you Star Wars Outlaws on launch day is version 1.0.0.3, and that is a full and complete install size of 50.7 gigabytes. Thank you very much for watching another Let's Install right here on Geek Aloud. What else can you do with the channel? Like it, subscribe it, you'll never miss it. Oh, that was luck. Hey, that's something. Old Uncle Donkey. Gee, Donkey.